Good day, everybody. This is JD again. What am I going to talk about? Kind of the needs of the people. How our government has forgotten totally who they are to serve, what they are to serve, and what are their functions. I'm talking about the federal government. There's a part of the Constitution that says it's the supreme law of the land. No other laws shall exceed that. And the federal government has actually to serve the people of this nation. It doesn't say serve the people of the UN. It doesn't say serve the people of any other country throughout the world. Matter of fact, our federal government needs to accept the other nations as they are. For it's only the people of that nation that has the right to decide how they shall be governed, not those in Congress, especially since they can't even serve the people of the United States. Serve the people of the United States. That's a weird idea, isn't it? It's the people who are supposed to serve the government? No. The government's supposed to serve the people of the United States. Look at the needs for the people of the United States of America and its territories. But it's not. They're always trying to take the easy road on everything. Look at how they work the federal budget. They are incapable of doing the job that is appointed to them. They can't come up with a budget. They constantly have that problem. So they extended and extended and extended until they finally get to a point of extension where they said, okay, we can do a budget now for these 2-3 months because we've been extending it for 2-3 months at a time. They threaten with government shutdown. There's no such thing. Governments don't shut down, they collapse. They threaten with closing our parks. They threaten us with all kinds of things. Because they feel we, the people, are the servants of the government. Not the other way around, the way it's supposed to be. The government is the servant of the people. Now, we have over 300 million people in this country, so can it serve everybody all the time? No, but can it do the job that is needed? No. Why? What is failing in our federal government that is causing the problem? One, no leadership in the White House. There's absolutely none. They are nothing more than puppets for their political party. Two, Congress is too busy dealing with which party has control, which party ideals. But our country is a nation of everybody, not one side or the other. So, the Supreme Court is completely ignoring the Constitution with many of their rulings. So what is really needed? Well, let's start off with one, the Constitution of the United States. You, the people, continue to act the way you do, all of you. No one group is separate. Those who vote Democrat, Democrat, those who vote Republican, Republican, those who don't vote at all. You're all guilty of allowing these political machines to take over our country. You're allowing international corporations and entities to come in and buy our government. It's easy to buy something when there's only two things you have to buy. It's very easy. I mean, if you only have to buy the Democrat and Republican Party, you can do that, But to have to buy each individual congressman, senator, and judge is darn near impossible. Not impossible, darn near. So people, what are we going to do to fix the problem? We are the real problem. Why our government is failing? Because we accept it. We allow it. We continue to allow these political machines and whatever who has control of them to run this country instead of you. But we can stop it. We, the people, can stop it. We, the people, can fix it. We, the people, can build a future that's supposed to be that of the United States of America. Not that of France, not that of England, not that of Germany, not that of China, not that of Japan, North Korea, South Korea, Libya, Congo, South Africa, Australia, you name the country. No, we're not to be like them. We are to be us, we the people, all of us, together, and build our future. But if we allow our political government to take over and dictate to us, instead of we, the people, dictating to the government, then we become like the other countries. And that's not the United States of America. We need to start realizing, one, our Congress is not working. Our president is more concerned about his vacations and how pretty he looks than he is about you, the people. We have to understand that our nation, federal government, is trying to dictate to the world how they shall live, think, and breathe, eat and breathe, and even into our own houses, trying to do the exact same thing, dictate to us how we shall live, eat, breathe, and drink. Whereas it should be the world has each nation, and each nation shall be respected as a sovereign nation. And it is up to the people of those nations that decide how they shall be ruled, governed, or dictated to. Whereas in the United States, our federal government needs to realize that they are the servants of us, the people. Not Congress, not the Democrats, not the Republicans, the people. And that they do not have to be all dictator to the country. That states have rights that need to be respected. And the state governments need to be allowed to exercise their authority over their domain. These are things we, the people, need to fix. We can do it. Yes. What are my 3 promises? 1, to bring your voice to Washington, D.C. 2, to have the federal government serve the people of the United States of America, not the people serve the federal government. And 3, to bring the one most needed item, leadership, to the executive branch, so that our Congress can have a direction to follow, that of our forefathers. That's life. That's what we need to do. Or you can go on and on doing exactly the same thing. Voting Democrat, voting Republican, or don't vote at all. It doesn't matter. For you people who don't vote, you're the worst of all, because by not voting, whoever wins, you voted for. But you're not voting. So people, you need to band together. You need to check me out. You need to see what I am saying and how I am saying it. Now, the economy, we can fix it as a nation. The problems we have with ecology, we can fix it as a nation. Global warming, that went out the window when global cooling started. I truly believe that we are entering global cooling. If you're looking at the storms, the way they're running across the country, and what's going on, If you draw a line following these storms, you will find that you're drawing a line that followed the old glaciers that used to be there many, many thousands or even millions of years ago. Now, climate change, yes. And I'm kind of getting more and more inclined to believe that the Mayan calendar was that of the global warming, global cooling cycle. In that case, we need to prepare ourselves for a much colder climate. But as a nation, we can do it together. Advance our economy. We need to get manufacturing back into the United States so we can create a lot more new wealth. We need to get the people behind this country. All of you. You at home need to be able to earn a fair, equitable, livable wage. Raising minimum wage doesn't work. Minimum salary just raising makes things more and more expensive. But if it comes to the point where we say, okay, it is not the minimum salary we need, it's the livable wage. Minimum salary is for people who are still in school, like high school, things like that, part-time jobs, things like that. The fair, equitable, livable wage is what is needed for each and every American family to thrive in this nation. Our immigration problems need to be handled at the source of the problem, not the results of the problem. I mean, people, I'll be honest with you. If you guys want me to build a wall all across, boom, bang, boom, put towers on it, guns and shoot, tear down the Statue of Liberty, and I'm there with you. Or we go after the source of the problem, fix that, and that will eliminate immigration problems. What else can I tell you? I could take each and every step, everything that every one of you are complaining about, and I could show you how we, the people, as a nation, can fix them. The problems with our federal government whittling away our Constitution, oh, that will be fixed immediately upon my first State Union address, State of the Union address. So people, you need to start looking towards J.D. Creveau, presidential candidate. And yes, I need that team. And I keep telling you, we together can do it. I cannot do it alone. There's no way. No one can. But we together, we shall succeed. But only together. Now you say, oh, there's plenty. No, there isn't plenty of time. We need to get things together. We need to get our act. We need to start getting our direction. We need to know what we want in this nation, for this nation, in the future. And we can direct our government to serve us into attaining the goals so that our children can enjoy the prosperity that our Constitution promises in the preamble. And you all can have the security to know that with the Constitution, our nation shall be strong enough to maintain you when time is needed. What am I talking about? I'm talking about, for example, retirement supplement. Added to your retirement or your income when you're older and you can't make as much money. Retirement supplement. Oh, you know it by another name. Social Security. That is a retirement supplemental insurance that you pay for. And it will be there for you when you need it. And it will help. Believe me, it will help. So people, this is JD. I've touched on a lot of things real quick in this video. We have a lot to do and a nation to turn around, a constitution to stand up and support, to strengthen and ensure that there is a strong government to serve the people of the United States of America and a positive future for our nation. I don't care what they did in the past, because here's the way I look at it. When I become president, everything that's wrong is now my problem. And we, as a nation, together, we shall fix it. I don't care. All that is done prior to January 2017, 21st of January, that's going to be my problem. And together, we shall fix it. That is where I stand. And we shall, and it can be done. Remember what I say about impossible. Possible is everything that's been done. Impossible just hasn't been done yet. You might say it's impossible to bring the deficit down. No, it hasn't been done yet. You might say it's impossible to fix Social Security. No, it hasn't been done yet. You might say it's impossible to correct the immigration. No, it hasn't been done yet. The most difficult will be bringing peace to the world. But we in the United States can secure our nation and ensure that our family enjoys the peace and tranquility and prosperity that our Constitution promises us. And let's be an example for the world instead of somebody with a gun forcing it. Because each nation has a right to exist as they wish to exist. Those people within that nation. We do not have a right to enforce our beliefs, our ideals, our form of government onto anybody else in the world. Thank you for your time. JD for president. Yes, JD does exist, but you gotta make it happen. I can't do it alone. But together we can fix our nation and ensure that each and every citizen born in this nation, from the day they're born to the day they die, is protected by the Constitution of the United States of America. And that's the way it shall be, as it is written. Thank you.